Panthers at the Seahawks. Seattle, after that embarrassing, unexpected home loss to the Rams to start the season, they beat the Lions in overtime. Panthers 0-2, the only 0-2 team in the NFC South. Seahawks are 6-point favorites, over-under of 41.5. Bryce Young may not play. Pete Carroll was doing the whole over-the-top Lou Holtz thing about Bryce Young yesterday. Young's got an ankle injury in the aftermath of the Week 2 loss to the Saints. Chris, who do you like?
Do you think it's weird that they're even talking about in short yardage situations, they're going to take Bryce Young out of the game because it might take some wear and tear off of him? I mean, don't you think that's weird? It's the number 1 pick in the draft, and we're already configuring the game so he doesn't have to do certain things. It's odd.
Why? I mean, it's short yardage. Just hand the ball off, right?
I mean,
you don't have to run a quarterback sneak.
I don't.
You could do something else,
right? Agreed. It's just it's all weird. It's all weird. It really is. It hasn't looked good. Pete Carroll.
They had a rationalization.
Yeah. Right.
Let me just say this real quickly. Yeah. They had a rationalization for taking him even though he was small. Because the trend would have been, after what happened with Tua last year, no small quarterbacks.
Right.
No guys who are going to get ragdoll around by defensive linemen. We see what happens. It's a copycat league. That's a reason to say, no, we want Anthony Richardson or C.J. Stroud. But that's when the owner gets involved. That's what happens.
Right.
And now it's all like, what do we got to do? Because we thought he was going to get rid of the ball before he got hit. He's getting hit, and he's getting hurt. And, yeah, we're not putting him on the field in short yardage situations because we don't want somebody getting a free shot at Bryce Young if he decides to run a quarterback sneak. Anyway, it's just weird. And Pete Carroll was really, really over the top about Bryce Young, and I thought that was a little weird.
Well, it is. He's a good bullshitter. We know that about Pete. I mean, he's totally bullshitting because it hasn't looked good yet. So he can say whatever he wants. It's not looked good at all. Their offense is Strugglesville, USA. I mean, that's what it is right now. So, yeah, I mean, it's hard to pick the Panthers the way they've looked on that side of the ball. Their game is all predicated on their defense, and can they keep you under 17 points, 14 points, and hopefully, the offense can do something here and there just to make it a game or win it on the last drive. But I just think here on the road in this environment, right? The Seahawks defense has talent. It does. They haven't played their best football yet here. They've kind of been slow starter on that side of the ball the last few years here. But I still think they're going to give this Panthers offense some big problems. And the Seahawks, we know, have talent on the offensive side of the ball as well. And I think they probably figured some things out last week and what they did and how they want to approach the game. Right? Week 1, Raheem Morris and them, pretty good understanding of that scheme. The offensive coordinator from the Seahawks is from the Rams. So, I mean, that's why I'm never in favor of hiring an offensive coordinator within the division, because now you're playing a team twice a year that knows your offense. And you don't know it as well. And he got taught by, somebody better in McVay. I'm going Seahawks 24-13. Kind of an ugly game, but they win it by 11 at home.
Almost identical. 24-17 was my pick. Both of us like the Seahawks to cover. And, hey, the Seahawks, I think, buoyed by their ability to go in and beat the Lions, stealing the Honolulu Blue ski mask. Big win for them, the kind of thing that can be the ripcord on a run here. And they get a Panthers team who is down, who may have Bryce Young out, and if not out, still banged up a little bit. This is a good spot for the Seahawks, I believe, to win and to cover.
Yo, thanks for watching, homies. I appreciate it as always. The NFL season is right around the corner, so now it's your turn to hit subscribe to Chris Simms Unbuttoned. If you want to get all the training camp battles, preseason film review, playoff predictions, and much, much more, you know where to find it. It's right here, Chris Simms Unbuttoned. Please subscribe. Thanks again for watching. Peace out, homies. See you soon.